And on tap tonight, it's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Well, DeJounte Murray's overcome a lot. Fell to the 29th pick in 2016 over concerns about his tough past. Then an ACL tear cost him his third season. Last year, in All-Star, he said, quote, "There's nothing like being respected, working hard, and being willing to learn. I'm from Seattle. We're built for this." Brian?
Great story, Allie. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Boston, Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the center position.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Smart against Young. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Tatum. They get it back. Left side, Hunter. Murray against White. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Murray, no good. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Brown. That shot is off. Capella with the defensive effort. Murray against Brown. The kick out to Young. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
So tricky there with the floater, and a nice touch from Trae Young.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Smart finds Tatum. The 3 is up. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Smart against Young. Pass to Murray. Now here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Now Smart. Horford, a screen on Collins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
At the line, shooting 1.
What's up? And that one falls for Tatum. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, BA. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
No good on the free throw. You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship, Brent.
You know, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level.
White for 3. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trey able to make the play.
On the wing, Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Murray. Shoots over White. And a beautiful finish by DeJounte Murray. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside, Brown. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Murray.
Well, this is Horford's Pane Montekia. Inside, he knows how to draw good contact and get up the shot. That's bread and butter, by the way.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Horford hits them both. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trey Young in that kind of distance.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebound Atlanta. And here's Young. He's got 5. They kick it out to Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Trey Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Now here's Brown. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Counted.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Young, beyond the arc. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's White. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. The crossover. That one's good for 2. Tatum's got 9.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Smart. Young on the attack. Over Smart. Young misses. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Smart with the ball. Checked by Murray. Smart passes to White. Tatum, a screen on Young. Here's White. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's Murray. Shoots over Brown. Murray's shot is good. Give him 8 points now. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The drive by Tatum. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Looking like a runaway freight train, Tatum taking it to the rack with a purpose.
Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Murray. Shoots over White. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Smart with the ball. Horford outside. Outside Tatum. Takes a three. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smart against Young. Over Smart. Deflected. Tatum against Murray. Tatum can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Young, to the left wing. Brown against Murray. Now Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Tatum inside. He's against Capella. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Knocks it loose. Tatum with a steal. Pass to Brown. Smart, a screen on Capella. 6 to shoot. Horford finds White. Over Young. White can't hit.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Young with it. Collins with a screen on White. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Boston calls time here.
Timeout. Celtics. There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
Big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. Brogdon's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Collins. Bay, he's checked in for Hunter. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Trae Young. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. 13 points in the game. Williams on the wing from outside the arc. Pass to Pritchard. And there's a call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Boston with it. Williams is screened on Murray. Outside, Williams. 4 on the clock. Another shot. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Now Murray. Give him 8. Bogdanovich, no good.
When you think about careers and how they unfold, for this guy, Bogdanovich played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless.
The Hawks have got 8 of 15 shots to go. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Tatum. Outside Brogdon. Three-pointer. Rebound Atlanta. Well, with foreign players like Bogdanovich, you often hear how much that international experience helped him prepare for the NBA break.
And Bogdan, no exception to this, BA. And I think it has a lot to do with the physicality of European basketball. You hear it a lot from guys coming over, is that they can deal with the way the NBA is such a free-flowing offense. This kid is confident, unpredictable, and he stretches the floor.
Here's Tatum. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Okongwu, no good. The Celtics shooting right around 42% in the first. 1:02 left in the first quarter here. Here's Tatum. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. Outside Murray. From deep. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Pritchard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Brogdon with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. That puts him in the lead. And the Celtics lead by 1.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The Celtics shooting 41% in this game. The two Williams are in the middle. Grant at the 4, Robert at the 5. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Brown. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in.
Luke Cornette.
Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Capella screen on Smart. Pass to Bay. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3.
Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, Bay likes to get to that corner, get his feet set. He's ready to knock down 3 balls.
Brogdon with a bucket. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Now here's Brogdon. Williams a screen on Bogdanovich. Kick out to Brown. Off the mark there with a three. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Okongwu. Smart against Young. Now Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Capella. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brent.
Yeah, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage. And for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass. But that season, BA, man, that was ridiculous, even by his standards.
That's good from Capella.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. John Collins checked in for Okongwu. Capella hits them both. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
2 points. Tap and go.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Brown. Williams against Collins. Williams a screen on Bay. Brown passes to Williams. Now here's White for 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
White against Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3. Young's got 8 points.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Brown passes to White. Back to Brown. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Second chance effort. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. Rebound, Trae Young.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Left side, Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Here's Cornette. Back to White. Goes up on the wing. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Bay. 6 points for him. Jacks up a 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
And Bay drains the triple.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Smart outside. Outside White. Will it go? With the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And they'll get another chance. Collins with a screen on White. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Williams. And there's contact and a a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
Bogdanovich at the line for 2.
And he drops the first. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great core vision at all times, runs the pick and roll well, and is shifty in the paint.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jaylen Brown. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in, and so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Now, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. To the wing on the left. Hauser. The three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Collins right side. 5 to shoot. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. He drops it from range. Bogdanovich has got 10.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
It's Smart on the wing. The kick out to White. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. And Hunter, here we go. Yes, it's good.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Smart against Young. Smart left side. Collins comes with a double. Here's Hauser. And again, another missed shot. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Back to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Hey, man, Bogdanovich can play. Someone who wants to score as much as that guy, gotta love it.
Boston calls timeout.
To be allotted for a free t-shirt.
Here for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Cornette, and Pritchard is subbed in for White. DeJounte Murray's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Horford. Smart passes to Tatum. Pass to Horford. To stop the drought. Sinks the tray. Horford's got 5.
Well, he's pretty smooth. If Al Horford gets that opportunity, that's a nice, quick catch and shoot.
Murray finds Young.
Boston foul.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Collins passes to Bay. Back to Collins. Horford with a steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Here's Smart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Smart against Murray. Out to the right wing. Fade away. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Murray. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Bay against Tatum. Pass to Hauser from behind the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Young. The floater. Collins a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Now here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Hauser. And Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Johnson comes in for Bay. Here's Murray. 10 points for him. Johnson a screen on Brogdon. Murray with it. Now Horford defending. Count it. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Foul. Jalen Johnson, first personal foul, first team foul. At the line, Al Horford. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
Al Horford has seen so much in his career. He's become a valuable asset both on the floor and in the locker room as a leader.
And the second free throw is good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Young. Softly drops in the floater. Young's got 10 points.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum from deep 3-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Pass to Young. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. And Young, here we go. Some solid defense from Williams.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Brogdon with a bucket.
Wow, through contact, Brogdon, a nice job there. Just a will to score on that play.
Left side, Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
He hits the second from the line. The Celtics have gotten half their shots to fall in the second, 8 for 16. Pass to Pritchard, lets it go from deep, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Now here's Young, 11 points in the game. Knocks it down from distance. Hunter's got 5 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum at the line with 1 shot.
1 shot.
And that one misses. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Outside Young. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Atlanta liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and we're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Brown for 3. Buries it from 3. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Young. Pass to Murray. Hunter on the wing. Here's Young. Just 5 to shoot. Over Smart. They get it back. Outside Murray. Launches a 3. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Puts up a three. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Left side Young. Inside Collins. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Smart. Back to Tatum. Pulls up on the wing. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Tatum passes to White. Banked it in off the glass. White's got 7 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. Hunter, good.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Up top, Tatum. Collins defending. Smart for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the Hawks call time here.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Capella finds Collins. Here's Young. Capella, screen on Smart. Young, the pass to Capella. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Bogdanovich has checked in for Atlanta.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Bogdanovich.
Clock is at 3. Collins passes to Young. Over Smart. Offensive rebound. And it's Capella with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Smart passes to Brown. And here's Horford. Pass to Smart. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Brown can't hit.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Collins passes to Young. Collins with a screen on White. Young with it. Now guarded by White. Horford with a steal. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
The first free throw is good. Cornette's checked in for Horford. And a change for the Hawks. Bay's checked in. And both free throws good for Brown. For Atlanta, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Murray passes to Bay. Collins outside. Bogdanovich up top. Screen by Capella. Clock at 6. Murray, no good. Boston on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brown. Here's Cornette. Outside, Williams. Here's Smart. And he hits the jump shot. Smart has got 10 points in the game.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on White. Here's Bogdanovich. Collins. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He has 6.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
And the Celtics call time here. So it's Boston now. They trail by 7. Brown with it. Give him 8 points now. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Now Murray. He's got 12. On the wing, Bay. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Hauser. And here's Brown for three. The rebound by Murray. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Brown against Bogdanovich. Fades. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Murray. The three connects from downtown. Murray's got 15 points.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Brown passes to Smart. The kick out to Williams. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 13. Shot clock at 6. Bay from long range. Called in by Brown. Boston has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. Outside Murray. To the wing, right side. From 13. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And Boston calls time here. Brogdon comes in for Smart. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Collins. Outside Brogdon. Williams a screen on Murray. Brogdon into the lane. Good D by Murray. The Hawks leading.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Now here's Murray. 15 points in the game. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Brown passes to Williams. Launches it. Can't hit that one. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Now here's Brown. Give him 8. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hauser. They get it again. Back to Williams. Over Murray. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Brogdon. Williams has got 7 points.
Brogdon's a pretty gifted passer and trying to do a great job of heading up this offense from the point position.
Johnson passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Murray. Puts one up from 19. And too long on the shot. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Pass to Brogdon. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 6 points for him.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
Now here's Bay. The D's right on him. Off target with a jump hook.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And here's Brown for 3.
Boston foul. Grant Williams, third.
Some changes for Boston. Muscala comes in for Williams. And it's Tatum in for Hauser. And a change for the Hawks. Trae Young, he's checked in for Murray. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Brogdon against Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw is good. Young. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston trailing. Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Here's Okongwu. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And Williams punches it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Young against Brogdon. Now here's Young. Defense right on him. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. We've got Jason Tatum, Malcolm Brogdon up there with Derek White. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Muscala in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Bogdanovic has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Muscala, screen on Bay. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 24 points.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Bogdanovic from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreaking.
Now here's Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks.
Substitution on the court.
A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Tatum against Hunter. 5 on the clock. Tatum passes to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time, Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Williams against Bay. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Shot clock at 3. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Murray's checked in for Bogdanovic. That one misses.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now. And he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Tatum finds Horford. They get the rebound.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Outside Murray. The kick out to Young. On the wing, Bay. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Tatum against Hunter. Tatum inside. And then Tatum slams it in.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Young. Fires for 3. On target from range.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now here's Tatum. Can't cash it in from the high post. Bay passes to Murray. Now Young, guarded by Brogdon. Brogdon against Young. Outside for Bay. 6 on the shot clock. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
3 points.
And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Tatum. Williams finds White from the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Murray passes to Young from deep three-point range. The rebound, Celtics. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
The first one falls. Some changes for Boston. Hauser, he's checked in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. And so Tatum nails both of them. Atlanta's gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Young, the pass to Hunter. Bay with it. Picked up by Tatum. Tries it from the block. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
And that one falls for Bey.
Yeah, Saddiq Bey has so many intriguing parts about his game. If he can remain a consistent three-point shooter, he's going to do some damage in this league.
And so Bey nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Smart, a screen on Murray. It's White with the drive. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Murray. The shot from the low post is good.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Horford. Outside White. On the wing, Tatum. Here's Hauser from downtown. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Shoots from the right block. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. And he drives in. Stolen by Capella. Young with it. Now guarded by White. Down low. Here's Bey. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist.
Assisted by
Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Bey focused to get through the contact, take that hit, and still finish.
Smart for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser.
to the floor from the Celtics. Jaylen Brown.
Here's Smart. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
screen by Horford. Tatum from long range. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Murray passes to Young. Baseline jumper, and he hits the jumper. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down, feels like 90% of the time.
Tatum against Bay. Shoots from the baseline. And Horford powers it home.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And it's Murray finishing it off.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. The kick to Tatum. This one for three. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Murray. Over White. Murray, no good. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Spins. And stolen by Bay. Outside Young. The teardrop. And he gets that one. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
White, the pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Bay. Here's Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Bay finds Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Al Horford.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And he's good on the second. Here's Tatum. Just a single rebound away from a double-double.
Yeah, he's been unrelenting. Hard to match his intensity.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
At the line, Jason Tatum at the line with 1 shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. Atlanta's gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Bay with a screen on Smart. Here's Young. Cashes in the 12-footer. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, Trae Young can flat out score.
Bay against Tatum. Brown, a screen on Bay. Pass to Brown. The three. Capella with a rebound.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Young can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
To the paint, and stolen by Bay. Here's Young. Bay with a screen on Smart. Here's Young. Young missing again. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. And here's Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Horford, a screen on Young. From 13, shot clock at 5. And there's Horford on the assist by Tatum.
You hear the term stretch four right there, Horford from the perimeter.
Smart against Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in the quarter. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to White. Outside, Brown. Horford, a screen on Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella.
Given his massive size, it's easy to see why Horford picks up a lot of fouls.
At the line, Al Horford at the line for 2 shots.
That's good from Horford. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for White. Muscala comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Bay. Horford hits them both. Here's Murray.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Hawks getting their last shot to go.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Murray. After the basket by Boston. It's good.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Hauser. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Horford outside. Here's Hauser. Let's go with a 3. There's the block.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. Now our New Balance player of the game, Bogdan Bogdanovich.